don't want this to be a problem now. That's just too much. That's just too much. Please stop. Just don't do it. Okay. I'm gonna hope everything that could be going wrong is going wrong right now. Okay, let's get it, boys. I'm gonna hope this is gonna stop crashing, bro. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Use the empty box. Oh, it's
And everything that could go wrong right now is going wrong, and you know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So what am I making? So I'm pretty sure I got some food coming out here. Let's see. Let's see what we got for her. I don't know if it matters what I cook her. I know she don't want no big ass chicken. I feel like that'll be too mainstream. Oh, I know she likes some minty meat rolls. Let's give her some of them. Give me somebody worth. So none of y'all niggas can cook. None of y'all niggas can cook? We'll throw Amber on it. Give her some spotlight. I would have liked to throw Rosario or someone up there, but you know. Give her 2 orders of some minty meat rolls.
Are you already finished cooking?
Oh, so I guess she wants this and not what I made her. Okay, well. It is what it is.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time.
And just so you know, guys, like I said, I'm still figuring this whole computer thing out. I know it's been a while, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing it, but I have to make it known. So with that being said, that if there's any point in time that I do, like, the stream randomly cuts off, I'm gonna up it again. Like, and I'm gonna give it at least 2 or 3 tries. If the computer either continues to crash, because I think I might have figured this out. I'm not too confident on it yet, but I'm gonna hope I did it. Instead of my computer's not going on 100% all the time, because that's what it was doing. I cut it down to 80%. The computer can only go 80% of what it can do. And if anything, if this shows to be well, I may even go lower to only let my computer go 60% of what it can actually do. But 80%, that's 20% less. It's a lot less stress that's on the computer. Like I said, it looks like we're pretty stable right now, but typically it'll let us get an hour in, if that, and then it'll crash. So if it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, then that means, okay, we're straight. But if it turns out that it keeps crashing, I'm just going to stream it on the PS5, and that's okay. I know a lot of you guys may not care about the overlays. I do. I think it looks nice. That's really it. But if it comes down to it, and we have to go no overlay and just stream off the PlayStation 5 until we get it worked on, then that's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. But for right now, it looks like it's pretty good. I hope that was the remedy, something that was nice and simple, because I updated the drivers. Everything else was good, and I'm thinking, well, if it's the drivers, I mean, something could be malfunctioning, and I really doubt that something's malfunctioning in this computer. Like, I highly, 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 highly doubt it. I don't know the complete history of it, but I doubt it. So, no further ado, now that we're on Genshin, let's stick on it, alright?
It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's really...
I must admit,
Whoa.
I am a researcher. As a member of the Ratawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their
I like
connections
how they gave
to
bro
the
a
fate
hat.
of
I think
living
that's fire how
beings.
they gave bro a hat. I
But
think
there is
it's really
still
fire.
so much we don't know, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing, if only my... I am currently sages of... That's why we...
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's strange.
They talk a lot. I'm
Is
not
that
gonna
true?
argue.
Yes. The sages say that wisdom implies... Yes.
They talk
one
way
struggles
too
with
much. Oh, let me put
anxieties,
this up for y'all.
Those
I
emotions
apologize.
could influence their dreams.
Yeah, that should be better for y'all, I feel, right?
The fact that the people of
And
Sumeru
it's
do
gotta
not
want
have dreams
too much
is seen
in
as
it.
a
You
blessing
don't want it
by
like
the
kind of
sages.
down.
They
I feel like
believe
I should
that
do it for
Greater
you
Lord
guys, but, you know.
Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, I was born into a family. I studied hard, but then, on the day, it was incredible. Though I don't back then.
So,
Sorry. If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Pari... If you two are ever in the area, there's no need to be
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know this might be a random conversation,
now that we know Hypatia is...
but it's high-key very difficult, and I don't know if I've ever really explained this before, but it's actually very, very difficult, you know, like, streaming and, like, not having anybody to stream with. Like, obviously, like I said, I already told y'all the expectations I have for the channel and what I know we're gonna do and and the numbers we're gonna pull. But it's kind of just like, because if you look at some of our reels, which I do have to post, it's 8:26, but I will have to post some later. It's for me, it's kind of sad. Only because it's like I would love to have like streaming partners, you know, and it's not quite so easy. Like in the least. So it's kind of just like I have to not much improvise, but it's like I really have to like to do a lot versus having other people that, you know, we can, that he knew I was thinking about killing it, but, you know, kind of bounce off each other with ideas and stuff.
Tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've
He's
come
the one
here
guy in
in
this
his
game that
stead.
actually looks different.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
I know that nigga was confused.
Tainari, what
But anyway,
was that
yeah,
all
guys, it's kind of difficult streaming, and it's like not having anyone to come off of. Like a game like Genshin, it's extremely chill. I love the energy on top of all of like the constant COD that we've been doing, and again, that's just where a lot of the where I've been kicked into that algorithm. It seems like once I went to PS5, my algorithm for Genshin kind of kicked down, so not like that's much of a problem. Like I said, I'm still gonna play this regardless, but. You know, with that being said, it's just
some people from the academia
more
wanted
things
me
I
to
have
go
to plan out in the
Sumeru,
future.
but all that can wait.
Because I'm going to have
Other
to
things
figure out
go-
the algorithm for
Quite the
Genshin
eventful trip.
and get exactly what I'm going to need for Genshin.
That's
But
right.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
but it's like meeting people to play Genshin too. It's difficult. I can always put people onto the game, but meeting people that are already on the game is not hard. I mean, it's pretty hard.
Well,
How about this? Also, when you enter,
oh,
it's called an Akasha. Needless to say,
great. Next up, so that's right.
So
Tainari.
it's just real
yes,
weird if
she's
you
doing.
ask
She
me.
knew you too.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
So, like I said, man, we're still doing our thing. I'm not really tripping. Like my main goal is to have the channel grow. The channel's growing. I can't be mad about that. Got a lot of great people that are a part of it. But man, I'll tell you, man, if I could tell you something,
We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing—
There's no need to. We're probably still gonna work.
Thank you.
Oh? What?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I
Ooh,
told you that I'd
sounds
give you
good.
a copy, remember? Yay! I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again.
but yeah, I guess if I can say this to the people again, I need to hurry up and hit 54, dude, and hit 55 because it's taking too damn long. For the people who are gonna start streaming, bro, if it's one thing I can issue or one thing I can say to you guys, man, is if you guys have somebody to play with,
There was a—
that's gonna be detrimental. And just continue to have like your group of people, because if you're playing without your group of people, man, it makes things so much more difficult. Like if you have no fucking idea how much more difficult it makes it, because then you have to start making content like for yourself to really understand like, am I gonna be a tryhard or am I gonna get content off tryharding or what? That's really what you have to ask yourself. And believe me, if you're gonna be a tryhard, you might as well just be a good one. That's all I'm saying. Just be a good one, because that means you have to start getting content based off your skill alone. And you best hope you're a good player. Man, Tanari or Zhongli? Tanari or Zhongli? Tanari or Zhongli? Tanari or Zhongli? I don't even know, bro, because now like right now it's like, what if I get Zhongli, right? I'll be happy I get the dude, but I don't have any shit to even level the dude up, to be honest with you. And then it's kind of just like, see, that's how I can tell. So it is less stress. Okay, sorry. And then number two, it's kind of just like, look what I have to lose. I have everything to lose. I have everything to lose. No. Zhongli, Mona, Diluc. I mean, I guess I have these people down here, but I'm just not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. I want to go standard. I want to go standard, bro. High key, I just want to go standard, which I can save. Because it's like, I'd rather go standard or this, bro, because I don't have any weapons. And then the Favonius weapons, bro, fuck this, bro. What the fuck? No, bro,
But
fuck
human
that.
life is like the dew at dawn.
It's not a risk I'm willing to take. It's not a risk I'm willing to take. But if y'all ask for it again, fuck it. But if I don't see shit being said, which is fine, I don't care. But I'm not doing it, and that's what I'm happy about. So, trust. Let me say, guys. Some of you guys are in school. I want to say, you know, I see we have a lot of people bouncing in and out. But if you guys are in school, man, all I gotta say is, man, make sure you take high school and you enjoy every giving second of it. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I could go back in time and relive any point in my life, it would be high school. All honesty, it would be high school. I love high school. And again, high school is what you make it. It can be really great, or it can be really trash. A lot of people in high school are immature. So let me say it like this. If you guys are in high school, if you want to be the cool kid, be the chill kid. If you want to be the cool kid, be the athlete or the dancer. Other than that, if you have no outstanding talents, that's what you have to do to be cool, unfortunately. Or just come from a very rich family. That's really about it. Nobody cares about personality. That's whenever people start experimenting, just getting into, you know, the sexual endeavor and, you know, a lot of things like that. So people are willing to do anything. Be chill, man. If you're trying to be the cool kid, be chill. But the best part, or the best thing I can say, is just be you.
We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you, but no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy. A treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha Terminals.
It kind of...
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know.
Exactly. That is the
That's
power
fire.
of the Akasha.
That's low-key fire, dude. I know in real life we probably have something like that. I know
And
we
with
do.
that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Yes, sir. That's tough.
Okay,
That's
now
tough.
that we're
That's
in,
tough.
we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. Okay, next, let's Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
When I would love an Arizona tea right now, high key. Yeah, me turn around with a quickness. Damn, I love how Genshin looks.
You too? Well... Uh-oh. He's from Sumeru.
I'm sorry, I just love how it looks.
Kainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Kainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see... Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect...
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone... And besides, in this world...
Shit,
take
this
me
is
for
getting kind of
example.
interesting.
Don't mention it. If you... Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, hon, so what do we do now? Even if we... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network.
Oh, wow, they're giving her a purpose? No, them calves burning. I know for sure them calves are burning running up
Ad
them steps.
Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
So they're gonna make it known that we're gonna have just 100 Catherines.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha.
Aww, I'm not...
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous they take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru,
so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30?
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck.
Damn, that's actually kind of fire. If you ask me, that's tough. I kind of like how story-driven this is. I haven't seen much fighting, and I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy that. Wow, this is so nice. I can occur. This is a really nice game. It's just damn. See, I like this. I like that we're not having to fight. I'm glad to see that we're more than just a barbaric traveler.
To expect you to.
This right here, top notch, easy, easy.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
Damn.
And that's all.
Really?
That's so sad. That is so sad.
After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Damn.
Alright, well...
No.
Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
She's so beautiful.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great panicked by what he heard. The man journeyed across deserts and through rain. In despair, he...
Okay.
And then, the calamity came. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. Oh, Archon Seeker. Do you... Along your journey, we were in
Yeah, thanks for this...
in a...
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
She's running from them, huh?
Hey, wait!
I can say that I'm not surprised.
It looks like they're searching for someone. This...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrist?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
If you actually told the truth, you're a freaking op.
Quick, after her.
Quick after her and they start walking.
That should keep them busy for a while. Let's hurry.
Quick
and find
after her.
Dunyarzad.
Let's take a stroll, bud. That's crazy. I love this, man. Wait a minute. She actually did go that way, bro. You're fucking... No, because if they're facing this way, and Paimon turned her shoulder this way. Okay. No, but it showed they were from... I'm not too sure. Paimon, if you just said something, you're not, bro. But we know where she's at, right? No. I want to make this realistic. Let's look for her. Where could she have gone? Let's see, look. Actually, I can go talk to him.
Strange. Where'd she go? She couldn't have made it far.
There's no way we can return to the Master and Mistress empty-handed. I'll ask around again.
So it's Dumb and Dumber. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. I at least wanted to make it realistic. Something.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by...
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's...
All right, let's move out.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and long blue dress?
Hey, what did you say? Oh yes, I have a granddaughter.
I wasn't asking about your granddaughter. I asked if you had seen a young woman go by.
Ah, yes. She and her parents settled down in Port Ormos. I haven't seen her in a long...
That pissed me off too. I wonder who created their clothes. Like, did they get an eternal blessing too, or no?
We made it.
Wasn't there a person wearing red?
Shouldn't be able to find us.
I
now.
saw it.
Wait,
Thank you.
Stand down, Dia.
Damn, who is she?
My lady, who are these two?
Hold on. Sheesh. That's a Hey, I know what I said about Beto. I understand. This is a girl I'm marrying. There's no way they top her. This is my wife.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Good. That's what I like.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
That's a lady. That's a lady. Y'all think she'll date? I think she would. Not whenever I just look like this. Like I just woke up. I know the camera looks kind of weird, but again, it's because I have to use less. Sorry.
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents, and they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
That's a real chick right there. Damn, you saw she had me.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Damn.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure, after you...
She's so bad. She better not be a damn bow user neither. She better fight with them damn claws.
Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Back off, bro. That's my girl.
Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy.
Paimon, you be eating off my pockets anyway.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
That's fake ass food.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful info. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
So she has the same thing as the other
And one
girl.
night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Damn, sleep paralysis is what it sounds like.
At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dang.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name?
Dunyarzad is a good name.
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Is this the baby girl? Like the baby Archon?
Wow.
That's like,
You
that looks like a
really
child.
know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
I want to be healthy and I want to be rich, nigga. I want to be healthy, I want to be rich, nigga.
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumerus. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been.
I don't know, I'd have been eating. I'm sorry,
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's this?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww.
It is. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I can—
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu? The one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you come?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
I'm not even gonna say that.
I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled.
Wow. Okay, this is actually pretty great. How do I get the hell out of here? This is fantastic. Get me the hell out of here. Jeez, man. This is low-key fire. Why are the streets dangerous? Who finna touch me, nigga? Who finna touch me? Not a damn thing. Let me just... Wow. Hold up. Yes, sir. I know. Yes, sir.